Welcome back to Com+2, the ultimate games master, and thank you for returning and backing us again this year. It's always a pleasure to have you, and you have been working hard on your software, haven't you?
We have. Over the last since I last saw you 12 months ago, things have really come on a lot. We've got a lot of people come on board with our software, which is fantastic, and a lot of support that people that really love what we are doing. And it's always a pleasure to come and support you on with Com+2 this year, coming back from last year.
Thank you so much for doing so. So let's talk a little bit about your software, because this is more than just a character sheet app, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is quite big and vast in what it does. So
So I'll take it through. It's a 3-module system. The first module is your interactive character sheet, which is great. So if I take you through that, you basically got all of your skills, stats, combat stats. It will track all your equipment, your magic, any traits and features. This particular one is running on the SRD 5.1, which is kind of it runs around the 5th edition kind of rules. So if I look at this, you've got your combat stuff. So these are all the kind of combat things that this person has got on their character sheet. You can track their equipment here. Everything is available as do clicks for more details on them. Gives you a lot more kind of stuff that you can go into, all the way through to their magic as well. So you can click on, find out exactly what your spells do without having to flick through loads of different books and stuff. And the same with traits and features. It's got a fully interactive XP, hit die, hit point system, so you can track all of that as well very easily. And that then links through to our second module, which is the big one, which is the Games Master module. And that is where you use our array of elements to craft campaigns for your parties to go on. So if I take you through that now, you've got...
I know so these are the elements here, right? So we've got all these different kind of things we can drop in, encounters, where people can rest, is that?
You can, yeah, RESTful URLs, so you can control any kind of thing that will run with a RESTful URL, like LED lighting or stuff like that, so it's very exciting.
Okay, so because you're actually fully integrated into the Philips smart home system, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. Via some REST URLs. We're also integrated into like Sirenscape and any other kind of hardware that you can think of, really.
You can control that all from the GM station.
From the one GM station, that's right. So the idea is it was created because I was a GM, and I used to use about 3 different apps, and it was flicking between them, and it's just got to a bit of a nightmare in the end. And because I'm a developer, I thought, that's it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to put this all into one app that I can then control all from one place. And I created a prototype a few years ago, and my adventuring party really enjoyed it and said we should market this and do something with it properly. And then over the last 2 years, we've got it to where it is today, which is a fully fledged player DM system where they're all integrated together, and with a whole array of different elements you can use, all from the one place, which is quite good.
So you're controlling not just sound. I mean, we've got sound and music right here, but you can sort of implement anything you like onto this sort of session on the right.
Yeah. So for example, if we want to add let's have a look. So we go into edit mode. This is how easy it is to change a campaign or add things to a campaign. Go into edit mode. You've got all your elements that were on that sheet across the bottom there. And if we drop in a sound effect, literally drag and drop. Give it a name, so this one could be the dragon. Can't spell. Dragon. And you can use anything from our own library of downloadable bundles, which is sound effects and music that we've all created ourselves, all the way down to things like a local MP3 file that you've got, or a remote internet file you can use as well. So we'll just go with a starter mood pack, and we'll pick, I don't know, not any dragon, but we'll do a big bark will do. And then you can choose whether to auto start it or loop it, and then you just save it, and there he is. Very easy, and then you just click it and you've got your sound there. And it's the same with all the other elements, whether it be a timer, some story text, or an NPC, trap, even Spotify. You can call some Spotify music as well if you want to. So it's...
Okay, so I can put quest notes there as well as sound effects. Anything I like can be on that.
That's
sort of
right,
site.
yeah, and because they're linked as well, you've got things like the prepared message and a prepared question. So if, for example, your party enter a cave and it turns out to be a mind flayer's cave, you can have a prepared question there which you would fire, or a prepared message that fires off to a certain player who maybe have been the one that was entered first, and it will just appear up on their player screen. You've didn't realise, but you're in a mind flayer's cave. You've been controlled for the next 5 minutes. You've got this as an ulterior motive. And that's just what that player will have on their screen, and they're like, oh right, okay, great, but doesn't have to tell anyone else. And the same with the question. Say they enter a bandit camp, they get bumped into, and you can fire a question that you've prepared. So you don't have to type it in at the time; it's already there, and it'll say something like, "Oh, you got bumped into by a bandit." But you actually check, and you realise that there's been a note passed to you. It says, "Do you want to join their clan? Yes, no, or maybe, or whatever you like." And they're like, "Oh, okay, yes." And then it comes through to your GM and says, "Yes, I want to join." And that's private and secret. No one else knows. And it's not like you're passing a note across the table like we all know and we've all done in the past.
You know, something's gone on.
That's it.
It's just you don't even know it's happened.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then that links to our third module, which is our spectator module, which is used for if you've got an extra screen up on the wall or on a tablet, or you stream, that's the module for you, because that will display any kind of information you like on the tablet, from player stats, all updated in real time from your games master. So if you've got a stream and you've got an OBS connection with live broadcast, you can chroma key overlay our spectator module, so you get up-to-date live stats broadcasting with the stream. So it's not like static data like you get at the moment, where all you see is their name, their class, and their armor class. You're seeing the hit points coming off in real time. You see the XP or anything you'd like to see.
So what I could actually, if I poisoned a player, I could actually have that.
You see the condition, yeah. So
wow.
They'll appear on there. And then for you guys, which is really good, you can also have additional modules. Say a ticker going across the bottom that says that you'd like, for donations for Con Plus 2. We're trying to raise money for the Butterfly Project. So you can have that kind of thing ticking along the bottom of the stream as well. So it's quite versatile, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Now, I gather you've got a secret to show me here. This is an app that you'll actually have out at Con Plus 2.
That's right, yes. We've got our new interactive living maps application, which is called Ilma, which I will tell you about now, because by Con Plus 2, it will be released. So, come over here.
Okay, so this is Ilma, yeah?
Yeah, this is our interactive living maps application, which we've created. It allows you to very easily drag and drop assets and sculpt land and really create an amazing living environment for your games. So if you've got, say, a games table with a plasma screen or something built into it, you can click from your Games Master console, you enter the tavern, you click on the Ilma event, the camera will automatically move over the tavern, the roof will come off the tavern, and it will zoom in to a size so you'd actually use miniatures. Or you could use it with a spare tablet kicking around so that your players can actually see the kind of environment that they're going to be in, which is really exciting. And it's very easy to use, and you can go to town with this. And this is the town of Blumenfeld, which is on our demo campaign that we've created. And this was created in 2 days. And that's a fully fledged town with every single house has fully furnished internals, so you can actually go inside and you've got chairs, tables, and all that kind of stuff.
Can I overlay a grid, like if I'm using this on a projector map or screen in the table, can I put a grid down as well?
Yes, yeah. If you use a grid, you can turn on the grid system. So when the top goes off and it zooms in, or if you're outside, you can run with either a hex or a square grid, depending on how you want to play. So it's
awesome.
Very, very versatile, and as a part of our package, everything you get there, we will be continually creating new assets, new bits and pieces, which you'll get all for free as a part of the subscription.
Oh wow, so you sign up once and you will just continue to get all the new stuff, no new purchase?
That's right, we don't want to charge. Once you've got your subscription going, there is no more charge. So if you're a player, you get your player app, and you get to connect to as many DMs as you want to, or you can create as many characters as you like. If you subscribe to our Total Immersion package, you get the new Ilma when it's released, which it will be released by Complus 2. You get all the GM stuff I've spoken to you about. You get every single sound and music pack we create, and anything we create in the future as well, including any asset packs that we've got up our sleeves. You get all of them, from dungeon ones to sci-fi ones. You get the lot, all free of charge.
You're doing sci-fi now as well?
Yeah, so all this is themable to however you want it to look. So if you play in space, you can be around space stations. So our doors on our because our app is kind of, it looks like dungeon doors, and the background is very much like our banners, where you can change the theme to be sci-fi. So it becomes slide doors and a science fiction kind of background.
So what other game systems do you support from within the software?
In the software, at the moment, it comes with SRD 5.1, which runs with kind of 5th edition rules. There's also SRD 3.5, which we've got all the information for, which will be released, which is 3.5 edition rules. And then we've got the PRD as well, which is kind of your Pathfinder rule set. And it's an open back-end system, so it's the whole back-end is open in JSON files. So if you wanted to, you can amend the rule set, change what you like, add new stuff in. It's all open, so it's you can do what you like with it.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much for showing me around your software today. It's really impressive, and I'm loving this stuff. So, like, if I was to drop like that house in a daytime scene, is this real-time lighting? Will the shadows move?
Everything in here is because that's why it's the Living Maps app. Once you've created your map, you would export your map to Ilma, and then once it's in Ilma, it becomes alive. So the environment is changeable. You can trigger from your GM console things like weather, so you can make it rain, make it quite windy or whatever, and the trees all move and sway, and the tavern sign swings and stuff like that. And you can also trigger day and night cycles. So if you click, it's going to be dark. You'll see the nice fade as the torches light up, and all the lighting will change. And as the day goes on, the shadows will move as well, because it's all real-time shadowing as well. And it works on any of the platforms.
That's really impressive. Thank you so much for showing this to me today, and thank you. So for anyone who wants to check out the Ultimate Games Master, where do they need to go?
Yeah, you can check us out at www.ultimategamesmaster.com, where you'll be able to see all the downloads, and our apps are available on Mac, PC. We're playtesting Linux at the moment, so it'll be available on that, Android and iOS.
Okay, that's incredible. And you've got a Discord server as well?
Yeah, we've got a Discord server, which I will give you the details to, because it's a strange URL. Please, we work full-time on this. Come on there, check us out, speak to us. Got any ideas or any feedback, which we would love to hear feedback, come and speak to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi guys at Con Plus 2. This is Justin Heasman, CEO of theultimategamesmaster.com. Please come and pledge and support the Butterfly Project, because it is an absolutely awesome cause. Please donate as much money as you can possible, or our friend Brimstone, otherwise known as Randy, will toast you.